Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Bella Crafts Live.
Hi,
How?
everyone.
Yeah, how is
We're
everybody
so happy
doing?
to be here.
I know, right? Especially, I was kind of surprised because I thought that, maybe you were just going to hang out since you had such a busy weekend. But yeah, I mean, that thought only lasted like a fraction of a second. And then I came back to reality and went, yeah, no, she's not going to miss for no.
Do you know me?
I
Yeah.
know, right? Okay, everybody. So, welcome to Bella Crafts Live. For those of you that are watching us for the very first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are so happy to have you. Um, and I'll tell you a little bit about Ann and I. We own Bella Crafts Publishing, and we put out a free digital craft magazine 4 times a year. Spring is out. It's absolutely beautiful. And of course, absolutely free. I mean, you can't get better than free, right? You just can't get better than free. And so there we go. I'm trying to see where.
Well, yeah, I just found us.
There we are. Okay. All right. So if you haven't signed up already, what are you waiting for? It's free, 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 free. So,
filled with crafty goodness.
all kinds of crafty goodness, and you know, it's easy. It's got beautiful photos in it. It's easy directions, on how to do different craft projects. It's a great magazine. We've been doing it for, I can't even keep track anymore. 12, 4, I don't know.
Since 2012.
Since 2012. There we go. So that's how long we've been doing it. So we would love for you to sign up. And when I'm doing my demo, when I switch my cameras, Anne's going to be putting links in for all of the stuff that we are talking about. Okay. So, like, well, where do I go to sign up and all that stuff? So we'll have everything in the comment section for you. So,
Hey, Isabel. She says it's a sunny spot in another very wet evening on the east coast of Scotland.
oh, I have always wanted to go to Scotland, Ireland, I mean, all of those places and just,
Bucket list.
yeah. Or in my next life. In my next life. I don't know.
Hey, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. Okay, so today we are working with, love it, Newtons Nook. Okay. It's a small little stamp company. Anne and I have worked with them quite a few times. We absolutely love it. Jen, who is the owner of Newtons Nook, is just the sweetest thing ever. So, anytime we get a chance to work with her, I'm like, yes, let's just do it because she's just so much fun. And so are the products. So I can't wait to show you.
Our logo.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's all about it. All right. So let me show you. I'm going to show you real quick what we're going to be doing today. Okay. So this is what I created. And this is done with the stamps. There we go. And then, of course, all these beautiful papers. I about lost my mind when I saw the papers.
The colors are beautiful.
Yes, aren't they? Yes, I love
They are Bella's colors except for the yellow.
Yeah, I know, right? And they're just bright and springy, and I just loved them. So that's what we're going to be doing today. It is super easy to create. So, you guys are going to love making one. And then, of course, Anne's going to put the link in for Newtons Nook also. But if you would, please, we would very much appreciate you heading on over to their Facebook page and giving them a like if you haven't done so already. And, because we like to spread the love. We really love our sponsors, right? We have the most amazing sponsors that work with us each and every week. They give, free door prizes, for our viewers, which we absolutely love. So for this week, Newtons Nook is going to be giving away a $25 gift card. Right. And in order to enter, you need to like, share, and comment my video here. And then Anne's going to do her video at 2 p.m. Central Time. Okay. In just about a couple hours, she's going to do hers. So we want you to share hers too. And then, of course, you need to hashtag with Bella Crafts. Okay. Yep. That is how our computer program works to pick up, the information that we need for people that have entered, have liked, comment, and shared. And if you let us know in the comment section too, that's always nice to know, because a lot of times if we're not friends, we don't see, we don't see all of those. So, or that you're sharing, whatever. So make sure that you do that. Is there anything else? I can't. No. Okay. I think we're ready to go then. Because I can't think of anything.
There's lots of stuff, but we won't go into it. We want to get to the project.
That's it. Before I melt, because it's getting a little warm here.
Not here.
Yeah, I know. All right. So let me switch my cameras over. Oh, I knew what I was going to say. If you're watching from YouTube, you just need to do the same thing. Just write hashtag Bella Crafts. And those of you that do that, I will pick up your name from there and enter it manually into the computer program. Okay. So we don't want anybody to miss out on the giveaway. And it is also open until next Tuesday at 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. I should say.
Midnight.
Yeah, midnight.
Midnight.
Yeah, midnight. Anne's time, which is Central Time. Okay, so you have almost a full week to enter, and we do that just for the simple reason that a lot of our views, the majority of our views, are on replay. So because of that, we want to make sure that everybody has a chance to win. Okay, so we are set, we are ready, and let's do it. All right, so let me.
She's going to switch her camera. Sarah, yes, at least it's not raining today. Today it's supposed to be 70 degrees here, which I'm happy.
Ooh, that'll be nice.
Isabel's had rain for about a week. Last Wednesday, a month of rain fell in 36 hours. I'm sorry, Isabel. You're a little blurry, Lisa.
Yeah, I know. I see it. It's gonna, it'll do that.
There you go. Hi, Helen.
I'm telling you, cameras and all of that just make me absolutely insane. So, all right. Let me show you once again. This is what we are creating today. It is just so much fun. Just a funky fold for the card cover. Just something that I thought would be interesting to do. And then, of course, I created this really cute tag that, you can use as a bookmark if you want, or just give it like this. I did not put a sentiment or anything on the inside of my project. So what you can do is you can, write a note on the back of this, or you can turn this piece over and write, to whoever you may be giving it to. And so they'll know that it's from you. Like they wouldn't know otherwise, right? Okay, so let me move that all off to the side. And then let me grab my paper here. Okay, so this is what we are starting with. All right. So it is 8 inches by 6.5. Okay. And don't worry about, like all of the measurements and everything, guys. If you don't get them, you can always watch the replay. But also I do a blog post every Sunday from the week before's Facebook Live. So I will have all of the links for all of the companies, or whatever that I used, and measurements, step-by-step photos, a regular blog post. All right, so first thing that we're going to do is we have to score this. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to score it from the right side you're going to score this at 2 3/4. And then you're going to score this side at 2 1/4. So what you can do is you can flip it over and then score it that way if you want. I didn't want to go, all the way over this way for the inches. So just know that you can flip it if you need to. Okay. So score here, and then you're going to do a 1/2 inch down here, down at the bottom. Okay. And then once you've done that, then the next thing you're going to do is take a pencil. And this is what I found easiest for me. And you're going to measure at your top here. You're going to measure 3/4 of an inch. And then you're going to measure 4 1/2 down here. And then just take a little pencil and make those marks right there. And then take your ruler and just go ahead and score that. Right? So that's what you're going to do with this side. Now for this side, what you're going to do, and I found it easier to flip it over, okay, while I was messing with it. So for this side, what you're going to do is you're going to start at the top. Okay, now remember, this is the back side of your card base. So you're going to start up here at the top and measure down here 5 3/4 inches. And then again, you're going to take your ruler and then you're going to score that all the way down. So once you have all your score marks in, then we're going to start folding. Okay, make sure that those folds are, nice and creased. All right, where's my little score tool? There it is. Or bone folder, whatever this is. All right, so we want to make sure that these are really, really nice there, like that. Okay, and then we're going to do the same down here at the bottom. There we go. All right, there's your bottom. And then, of course, we're going to score this. Now, you're looking at the inside of your card now, your card base. So we're going to fold this one. Let me get that score line. There it is. There we go. Okay. So we're going to score that or fold that. And then we're going to do the same on this side. Okay. So you just want to score on all of your folds. Or fold on all of your scores. I just got myself. I'm so not a morning person. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. So now let me just do this real quick. All right. So now you can see, okay, what your card base is going to look like. All right. So let me move this up out of the way. So the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to cut the bottom of these off. You're just going to miter these corners. Okay, so we're going to cut them up to the score line, as you can see. There we go. And then you're just going to come in and just cut the little triangle out on each of these inside folds. Okay, and this is just so your tag doesn't fall through, because we're going to be sealing this. All right, so we're going to cut those. There we go. All right, we're going to scooch all that off my table. Okay, so now you've got that and that. And then the last thing that you're going to do before you get started on decorating is you're going to fold this left side over, and this end right here that you see, you're going to flip this over to the back, and then you're going to just cut that off. All right. So I'm just going to grab my big scissors here. Normally I would cut this off with a straight edge, but I didn't want to mess with X-Acto knives and all that right now. Okay, so now we are ready to put this piece together. Okay, so what you're going to do for this, and you're going to cut your papers. I love, love, love these papers. They are so pretty. Okay, here we go. Move that up over here a little bit out of my way. Okay, so what you want to do now is you want to decorate these side panels here and then decorate your inside also. All right, so what we're going to do and how you can do this is really easy and simple to do. You just want to take your paper over, put your other paper under. It's good. I'll tell you right now, it is good if you make a mask, if you make a pattern first for this, because that way, let me find mine. There we go. Okay, here's my one pattern. That way I know where I'm going to cut my pattern paper so I don't chop my pattern paper up incorrectly. So I always make a little pattern, very simple to do. Lay it down, put the paper under it, mark it off, cut it, and you're good to go. All right. So for the inside now, you're not going to see all of this down here. So instead of wasting all of this really pretty paper, because I want to use it for something else, of course, then I just cut it down as far as you'd be able to see it. So we're going to, and that was one of the things that I forgot to show you guys from the very beginning. So as soon as I glued this, I'm going to share with you now so I don't forget again. All right, so you're just going to lay that piece right there. And then this is going to fold over it. So you're not going to see anything but that top part. Okay, so what I normally do when I get started on a project is I show the products that I used first, and I forgot to do that. So let's do it right now. This is the really beautiful pattern paper. It's called Springtime. It's 24 sheets, double-sided, and it is fabulous. There's all kinds of beautiful patterns and colors. It's just super, super bright. And for springtime, it's perfect. I just love the colors. Okay, so along with the paper, then I also used this stamp set right here. This is called, let me look, Birdhouse Greetings. Look at how cute that is, you guys. I mean, come on. It is so adorable. I love birdhouses. I always have. I just think they're so cool. All right, so this, and then of course I used the die set that matched because I love when I don't have to fussy cut, because I would rather color than cut, but I do like to cut too, but All right, so I used that set, and then also I had this big set that I had gotten them from a while ago, this oval set, and I absolutely love this one because it's got the beautiful details on it. And then what I did was I just used this, not the smallest one, but the next to the smallest is what I used to back my sentiment in. And you'll see what I'm talking about here in just a minute. Okay, so I love those. All right, so now back to the project. Okay, so next we're going to lay all of our little pieces on here and then glue these down. So we're going to take our little glue here. And what I did was once I made the mask, or I made the pattern, I should say, then what I did was I cut it just a tad bit smaller so I would have a little bit of an edge on my paper. Okay, so you could see this purple. I don't even know what to call this paper. I want to say magenta, but it's not really a magenta, Anne.
I call it kind of a grape.
Like a grape. That's what I was just thinking. Okay,
I love the color.
It's beautiful. All right, so now we're going to add this other piece over here. Lay that down there. There we go. Nice. Okay. And then once you have those all done, then what you're going to do is you're going to glue the bottom closed. All right. You want to be careful when you're gluing this because you want to make sure that your tag will be able to go all the way down. So try not to get glue beyond that. I mean, it's not going to make a huge difference if you do, but, you know, just saying, I like it to where it'll slide all the way down. So you're going to fold your right side over first. And then once you have that done, then you're going to fold this other bottom over. All right. I'll fold that. Oh, make sure he gets out of there. There we go. Okay. So now you got your bottom done. And then you're just going to add a little bit of glue to your back piece, or the back of your decorative paper piece. Okay, and then you're going to just glue those down. Okay, see, easy peasy. I mean, the hardest thing about this particular project is just getting the measurements down on the funky way that I cut it. And I did not do a pattern for this, guys, so sorry about that. But I am giving you the instructions, so you should be good. All right, so you've got that done. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do our tag. Okay, now for this part, I had a tag die that I had already had. And I'm going to, this is on a chipboard, and then this is on a yellow cardstock, as you can see. Okay, so the reason why I did that is because I wanted the tag to be a little sturdier than what a cardstock would do. So we're just going to, with this, we're just going to glue this right on top. I mean, you don't have to do that if you don't want, but this cardstock in particular, it's not really, really heavy. So I wanted it to be just a little sturdier. So we're going to glue that right on top. And then I'll put measurements and stuff in for the tag when I do the blog post. Okay, and then this other piece, this is going to be the piece that's going to go right on our tag. Okay, so I put this one on first. And I already knew where I wanted it to go, obviously, because I had created my other one. But what you want to do is you want to lay, before you glue anything down, lay this on top and make sure that your bottom piece, the top is going to be covered by this. Okay. And then last, we're just going to put this on. Look at this pretty pattern on the back. Love it. I will be using these again because I just love the colors. All right, and then we're going to glue that right on top. There we go. Okay. Now, the stamping part, which is always the most fun. Okay, I used my stamp set from Newtons Nook. And then what I did was I stamped it out on a white cardstock with my Gina K ink. Okay. And then I used the die set to die cut these out. So that makes it so much nicer. So once you stamp them, you color them however you want. I did watercolors because you guys know that that's, normally what I use. I like watercolors. So, you can use anything to color them with, but I just think that the watercolors are really pretty with this. All right. So you're going to stamp out both of the birdhouses. And then on another piece of white cardstock, you're just going to stamp out the little sentiment here. And then for this, all I did for this was I just kind of cut it out around. Let's get all this extra out first. So I just kind of cut it around like this. There we go. Because I didn't have the oval die that I wanted to use for this, it was a little bit too small. So I just decided to go ahead and cut out the saying, and then I die cut from the oval dies. I die cut the base for it. So again, we're just going to take this and glue it on. Okay, there we go. Whoop! Stuck. Okay. So now we're ready to finish up with all of the pretty embellishments. Okay, so for the base, what I did was I took some white corrugated paper. You guys have seen me use this in the past. I do have a link for Amazon where you can get this. I've had mine for many, many, many years, and I absolutely love it. And I like to pull it out every once in a while to use it. So, but I will put the link in for that later. Okay, just so in case you want to do exactly like this, then you'll be able to find the paper. All right, so what we're going to do from here now is we're going to glue this all onto our card base. Okay, so start about right there. You want about, 1/8 of an inch at the bottom there. And then we're going to flip this over on both sides. Okay, fold those over. There we go. Okay, so now you have this cute little piece on there. It kind of reminded me of a wood fence when I was doing this. And I was actually going to use a small white fence to go on this because I thought that would be really cute. But then I saw my corrugated paper and I was like, oh, no, I want to use that. I haven't used it for a while. So that is for that one. And then also I cut a really thin piece for my tag. Okay, so before I put this on, I'm going to take my birdhouse and then I'm going to glue this to my tag. This really is a pretty quick and easy project to do, you guys. Like I said, the hardest part I think was just getting the measurements down for the base. But other than that, it was pretty simple to put together. Of course, it took me 2 days to figure out the design and the papers and what I wanted to use for what. But, that's being a crafter. It's what we do. All right, so I'm going to add this down here at the bottom. And then we'll wrap it around, and then we'll glue this to the back. Okay. Sarah. I saw Sarah's comment about the birdhouses go hand in hand with sunflowers. And since you mentioned that, Miss Sarah, I got to say that this is the other stamp set that I got from Newtons Nook, which I did not use in this project, but I can guarantee you I will use it in the near future because it's sunflowers. I mean, come on, you guys, look how cute that is, right? All right, let's get finished up here. All right, so I'm going to set that off to the side. And then all you have to do for this piece, of course, is we're going to glue this down here in the front. Right about like that. And then for this, because we have such a difference in thickness with the corrugated paper, and I didn't want to put this under the corrugated paper because I didn't want to cut off any part of the design, and I didn't want it to be, you know, like way up here either. So what I did, you see the difference there? So what I did for this piece then is I took some of this foam tape. Now, this is the first time that I have used this. And I got to say, this is from Pear Blossom Press. Okay. Amanda sent this to me, and this foam tape is absolutely amazing. It's double thickness, so you don't have to do layers and layers. You don't have to worry about any of that, which I absolutely love. And I was really surprised about how easy that I could cut it. Because, you know, sometimes when you're working with foam tape, you get that gunk all over your scissors, and then you might as well forget it. It's not going to, you know, you're not going to get it from there. But I just loved this stuff. And actually, I messaged Amanda last night to tell her thank you and to say how much I love this foam tape. It's really, really cool. Okay, so you're not going to do this bottom piece down here because, of course, that is going to be the piece that's going to go on the corrugated paper, or the part, I should say, not really piece. All right. But I love the fact that this is double-sided. I mean, not double-sided, double thickness, because a lot of times I do like layering things higher, and you know, then you always have to cut the foam tape double size, and you know, that can be a pain. So if you guys have not tried this, you really, really should. It's pretty cool. Okay, so last we're just going to lay this down. Yeah, that looks good. Right about there. And then I'm going to take my little glue thing and just glue this little piece down so it'll stay flat. Okay. So now you have the card base. See how simple that was? Love this. Okay, and now for this piece, we already have our corrugated paper on. So the only thing left to do with this is to add your ribbons. And then, of course, I added a little bow at the top. So let me bring my other one in to show you, because I know you guys don't want to see me cut all these ribbons. But yeah, I just cut all the ribbons up. And these are from Gwen Studio. Love them. So doubled it over. And then I did not want this part of the tag to show on the front. So I went ahead and just put this really cute bow. And I was so surprised. I love it when I'm crafting something and I'm looking for something to match. And I saw this bow in my stash and I went, oh, this is absolutely perfect. So that's all you need to do to finish off your tag. Just add some ribbons to the top, add a little bow. And like I said, you can put, right on your back here or wherever, and just make one and give it to your friends or family or whatever, for yourself. You guys are going to love making these. It's super, super fun. All right. So that is how we put together this really, really cool. Oops, I'm caught on paper there. There we go. And then you just, like I said, add the ribbons and the bow.
So adorable.
Thank you. I just love this. I had such a good time putting it together. Not at the beginning, because you're trying to figure it all out and how you want to do it, and you're trying 15,000 different papers.
Yep.
And because there's 24 papers in that pack, 12 designs. So trying to pick, it was difficult. Just let me say that, because I loved them all. But yeah, easy, right? There you go. All right. So you guys, I'm going to leave that there. You guys go ahead and talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to switch my camera over.
Yep, that is adorable. Dorothy says it's really cute. Kim says cute. The tag is perfect for a bookmark. And Dorothy had said you anticipated her question about how easy the double thickness tape was to cut. And Amanda says it's the world's best. So
yes,
it means it peels off easy.
It does.
Struggle sometimes, especially when you're live.
And especially if you have nails.
Yep.
But last night I obviously had my nails on last night when I was finishing this up, and I didn't have to use my pick tool. It just peeled right off. But because I was going to be on camera, when something bad's going to happen, it's going to be while you're filming. So I feel like, I'm not going to take the chance. Now, did Amanda say that this was repositionable for
I don't remember if it's 24 hours or for a couple hours, but it is. You can, usually when you use double-sided or foam tape, you put it down, it is there forever. But this, you're supposed to be able to adjust.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah, I did not try that. But I trust Amanda, because,
all you have to do is take your little thing and pull it up.
Yeah. It's just, it's a great foam tape. I really liked it. Like I said, I texted her last night, like at 10 o'clock or something, and said, I love this. But yeah, just really easy.
Yeah. If you have really short nails, it can be hard peeling them off too. Yes.
Yes. So either way, but it's a quick project. I really wanted to showcase the papers, not just stamps, but the papers also, because they were just so fun and colorful and just springy, So
it's adorable.
Thank you. So that is it for me, you guys. I hope you like that project. Make sure that you head over to Newtons Nook's Facebook group and give them, or page, I should say, and give them a
link for the page in here. I put the link to their website so you could check out all their cute projects or products.
Yes. Yeah, they have some really cute stuff there. Love.
Thank
all
you.
right. So, oh, wow, I got through that quick. I told you it was quick to put together. It really was. All right, you guys. So that is it for me. Make sure that you come back at noon Pacific time. Yes, 2 p.m. Central time. I always get that mixed up in my head. So yeah, just come back at 2 on Central time. That's, and we'll be here. We will both just definitely be here.
We will be here. I am doing an actual bookmark, and I'm using scrap papers. I mean, scrap papers are different to everybody, because some people save all the little itty bitty pieces, and I save bigger pieces. I save little pieces. I used bigger pieces here, but it'll be fun, because bookmarks, I had my grandkids here this weekend. A couple of them were here early, so they did bookmarks, and they loved them.
Oh, yeah, I saw the picture, and I just kind of giggled to myself because we had not talked, because I have left Anne alone. She had her whole family over the weekend, all of them, all 16 and 3/4 grandbabies. We're still waiting for the 17.
July.
Yeah, we're waiting for 17, but she had all of her family there, so I didn't want to bug her. But I saw that when I was in Facebook this morning that you were doing a bookmark, and I just started cracking up because I was like, okay, that's what you can use this for too. And we hadn't even talked.
Yeah.
So, it's great minds. I tell her that all the time. Great minds.
That's how it happens.
Yeah. All right. So you guys take care. Thank you so much for joining us today for this project. Do give it a try, you guys. You're really going to like it. It's a lot of fun.
Yep.
So, and of course, if you have any other questions, just put it in the comments or private message me. Either way, I will answer your questions. Okay. All right. So take care. We will see you back here in about an hour and 20 minutes.
Yep.
Okay. So
take some time to craft.
Yes, because it's good for your soul.
It is. We will see you guys back here and announce the winner for last week.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Okay.